Hi, this is Highbridge Caravan's Devon branch on a very dank and gloomy November day, and today we are doing some walk around videos on some of our new and used stock, and this is not at all a dank or gloomy, brand new 2020 model unregistered Adria Matrix 520 ST. So Adria, Europe's biggest independent vehicle or motorhome and caravan manufacturer of many years, now part of the wider Trigano group. Very, very high quality manufacturer, one of the biggest and oldest European brands in the UK. They've had a UK setup and a proper UK concessionaire importers for knocking on 50 years now, so they really look after us in Britain. And the Matrixes are the drop down beds in the range. So this little 6-metre van has a drop down double bed that comes from the ceiling and now can come all the way down to seating level if you so desire it, giving you lots and lots of space and a great kitchen in under 6 metres. This is the thing you need to remember as we're looking around this one. You need to remember it is under 6 metres in length. You wouldn't think so, it fits a remarkable amount in, but it is a very compact model, which is really, really good. So she is priced at, I think it was 61.5 or so. Let's have a look at the window sheet, which someone has torn. Yeah, 61,540 she is on the road. That includes option pack 2 and the Lux pack. Most Adrias you'll see will have those on. Most UK dealers order them to similar spec as we do, so we go for the option pack 2 and the Lux pack, and that includes almost everything you would want to use it as a motorhome, which is great, including amongst other things the awning, these snazzy alloy wheels, aircon, cruise, cab blind, sat nav, reversing camera, all included in those 2 options packs. So they're good value, so we ordered them with it. So let's have a little look around the outside. So we've got full colour coding and front fog lights, which are part of one of those options packs based on the Fiat Ducato. Can't have an automatic in a 520 ST because of the length of it. They don't offer the auto box in this short wheelbase. So your manual gearbox, 140 horsepower, 6-speed manual, turbo diesel on a Fiat like everything else. Smart looking van in fairness to it. 520 STs come with these little 15-inch black 2-tone alloy wheels, which really set the van off quite nicely. Modern graphics. She's a quite good looking bus in fairness to her. She goes. Adria build for all of Europe. So Adria is a Slovenian company, so if you can imagine, the Slovenian domestic market is worth about 6 vans a year to the active farmers of Slovenia, so they've had to export everything. So Adria's core markets are the UK, France and Germany, and if you try and persuade a German not to buy one of his many very good German motorhomes but to buy your own Slovenian one, you need to be good. You need to be better at what the Germans do in their own backyard, and Adria have excelled in this sort of marketplace for, as I say, nearly 60 years now, so fair play to them. Very good quality vans, very rare to see a damp one, decent manufacturer support and a nice UK setup as well. It's not just one bloke in a Vauxhall Vectra who's dealing with Adria in the UK. They have a proper UK importer, which nobody else does that I can think of, so well done to Adria. So walking around the outside, we've got the alloy wheels, the front fog lights, aerodynamic curved roof, double glazed lightly tinted windows, got your mains hookup up here, so they come with, this particular one's got a factory solar panel on it. They come with a 100 amp hour leisure battery as standard. It's a good quality gel battery, and this one's got the factory optional solar panel. You got freshwater fill up point there and a little 2-pin 12-volt socket. It comes with a sucker pump, so if you want to bring water to your van, all Adrias have this facility of being able to suck it up through into the freshwater fill up point, or you can just use a hose if you prefer. Flue for your heating systems, you've got gas and mains electric, Truma blown air heating with hot water, runs off gas if you're not hooked up, mains if you are. 3-way fridge freezer, the vents of which are there. It's a big fridge freezer, as you can see from how far the vents are apart. Toilet cassette locker. This one is our last 2020 model. We have been keeping hold of it just for, we only came in September, but we've been had it on display just for people to order 2021s off of, but it is available to go now. 2020 they had a standard roof rack and ladder on the back, which may or may not be of use to you, but it dresses the van up quite nicely. 2021 they don't have that anymore, so that's a slight benefit of this one. You've got pre-fitted bike rack clamps on the back. If you want to add a bike rack, that just clips on, no drilling or anything like that involved. And then you've got your Camos reversing camera, which displays on the Fiat factory fitted in-dash sat-nav system. So all very good on the outside. And remember, she's only 5.99 metres long, which is the same length as that Heimer Van conversion over there. So it's very compact. But when we get inside, you'll see she's very spacious. So you've got part of the options pack, you've got the two-lay wind-out canopy up the top there. This is a storage locker, which I should have unlocked before we started, but that's a storage locker which gives you access to the rear of the kitchen. We'll see it from the inside. There's plenty of room in there, maybe for your chairs, your windbreak, your barbecue and things like that, because you're never going to get big storage without a fixed bed in a small van, but you've got quite a decent bit there. High level midgie attracting awning light, and then a couple of windows. This front one is a sliding window, so you can have that open when you drive, which is nice for rear seat passengers or a rear seat doggy wobs. Gas locker there, normal European size gas locker. You'll get two 11 kilo bottles in there, so in British terms that's two 6 kilo Calagas bottles, or if you want refillable gas flow fitting, we can do that, and then we can fit twin 11s for you. Looking into the cab side of things, so she's on the Fiat Ducato. Most motorhomes are, and that's because it's the quietest, the most stable, the most economical, and probably all round the best base vehicle. There's nothing wrong with any of the others. This is just as good or better than anything else. In the cab spec wise, so you've got the leather gear stick and steering wheel. You've got the central cup holders down there, which we've been asking for years. Well done, Fiat. We've got the TomTom in-dash stereo system. This is the last of the 2020s. The 2021s have a 7-inch CarPlay system with sat-nav there for more confusing options. This is the 2020 version, which is also absolutely fine. Uses TomTom mapping and it's quite simple to use. You've got air conditioning, cruise control, and all the other nice bits that you would expect. Cab blinds across the windscreen, Remis ones. And side window blinds the same, but compared to some others, most other vans have a framed window blind there which comes across, which is absolutely fine. Adria don't. Adria use this lift up one, which I kind of like this, because that will just come up to there and just magnetise on to the frame. The reason I prefer this is I find they don't rattle as much as the framed ones, and the other thing is it doesn't really have a frame, so you don't have you don't lose that bit of glass there, which I think is quite good in fairness to it, but just a little thing. Coming to the inside of the van, very UK friendly. We've got a central door with a fly screen that's centrally locked, and we come straight into the front of the van. We've got a very, very large lounge. Remember, this is only 6 meters, so it fits an incredible amount in. So you've got really long, nice long side sofa, that's about 4 foot long. Nice L-shaped sofa over there. Double forward facing seat with seat belts. If you want to travel with passengers, simply remove that cushion there. You can remove that cushion as well if you want. Then you've got 2 forward facing seats for passengers, or in our van, our daughter sits there with her feet up, in fairness to it, without removing the cushion, which you can if you wish. Nice central table, that will spin around. If you want to make this into a bed, it's probably better as a 2-berth this, but 2-berth and sometimes going with someone else is absolutely fine for. So you just centralise the table, press the lever, drop it down. This side sofa slides out, seashells, and that makes a good size double bed. At a push, you could just slide that out, use the passenger seat, and then you'll be all right there. So lots and lots of space there. Up above, you've got an electric powered drop down bed, which I'm running out of battery power with this one, so I will put that down last, otherwise we'll lose the lights. But you just press a button, down she comes. She'll stop halfway as standard. If you ask us to, we can get it reprogrammed so it will come all the way down to seating level. So you just drop your table down, take these headrests off, and drop that all the way down to seating level for a big double bed. Coming into the front of the van, we've got nice area of storage with lights over the cab there and a panoramic skylight. You've got little cutouts there, you can put your pillows for your bedding. You can leave the bedding on the drop down bed, but if you want to take your pillows off, that's probably a good idea. Plenty of room, plenty of lights, nice touch sensitive spotlights there. You've got strip lights here, and then towards the back of the van we've got a lovely L-shaped kitchen here. I've just run out of battery power, so I'll have to show you how to drop down the bed another time. But big L-shaped kitchen with an oven with a combi grill in it, 3-burner hob up there, brilliant storage. So in here, that's where your garage was from the outside. You can't really see because it's now too dark. And then a really big wine storage stroke shelving unit up there. Big wardrobe in there with your clip-on draining board. Massive fridge freezer. Plenty of space there for all of your wine that you haven't put in that cupboard. And then a big freezer above it. Your TV aerial's optional. TV bracket is standard. So you've got a bracket which will slide out here, which you need 2 hands to do. There we go. Slide out flip down TV bracket there for your telly box. We can fit your TV aerial or a satellite dish or an internet TV system. And then your bathroom is in the rear corner, which is a nice big practical wet room bathroom. Not overly exciting, but it makes the best use of space. Very light. You've got a hanging rail up the top there and a skylight. Your ladder for your drop down bed. If you leave your drop down bed halfway down, which you can do if you wish, that's your ladder for entry and exit when you're making a bed underneath of it. Bench style toilet. These have a bigger cassette, which is handy for those who go off hookup or off campsite camping for long periods of time. A sensible flip down sink of a very good size, and a nice big mirrored vanity unit there. You've got these concertina screens that come around to separate off the things that you don't want getting wet as well, which is very practical in fairness to it. So this is the 2020 model, brand new Adria Matrix 520 ST at Highbridge Caravans Devon branch. This one is physical, it's available. We have some 2021 models on order as well, with some with leather, some with different cloth, different specs and things. So have a chat with us about this Adria Matrix 520 ST at Highbridge Caravans Devon branch. Give us a call, ask for the Devon branch, or put in an internet inquiry about this very van. Thank you very much. Goodbye.